All right, good morning. We are out here underneath the tent at the Pauly Jail Educational Correctional Seminar in Indianapolis. And with me right now is TJ Rogers, the president of Accurate Door Controls. TJ, good to see you, my friend.
Good morning.
All right, we're going to ask TJ a couple of simple questions about Accurate Door Controls so he can give you a little bit of information on what they do. And then I'm going to give him 6 or 7 minutes to talk about his products and his company. So TJ, what technology has had the biggest impact on security electronics and why?
Well, most recently, the biggest technology shift that we're seeing is associated with video management systems. Once was called CCTV, now video management. And those systems are advancing as quickly as we can get them implemented. So what we're finding is that system alone is requiring a lot more engineering, a lot more design work up front, and a lot more forecasting where it's going to go. So managing the cost associated with that and the functionality that is relevant to the corrections industry and our customers is really important.
Great. I have another question for you. How have you been able to manage the cost of security electronic systems based on the fact that the technology is newer and probably a little bit more expensive than the older technology?
Great question. So some of the things that we've been doing to manage our costs on these jobs are implementing the new technologies. And some of the new technologies that we brought to the industry are, for example, the modular control system. That's something that was a collaborative technology that we developed with Steel Cell. So we can factory install all of the security electronics within the jail cell itself. And that's associated with Steel Cell in North America and their product. So that's one approach that we use. And then what we try to do is educate our owners in how, for example, video management systems can be delineated so that we only apply the newest technology and the most expensive technologies in the places they need it. So we'll maybe manage that technology a little bit more conservatively.
Okay, well, why don't you take a few minutes here and show the people that are live streaming in some of the products that you are now talking about.
So, for example, in this application, we took a chair and we designed the chair to say if the chair moves outside of a certain zone, it would cause an alarm. We can do that same thing with people and with cars. We can now build in intelligence in the video to say, is a person running too fast? Is a person in an orange jumpsuit, for example, running too fast? Is a person in an orange jumpsuit, for example, are they in an area where they shouldn't be? For example, after 10 o'clock, if somebody's walking around a day room in an orange jumpsuit, they get an alarm. If somebody in a brown officer's uniform, they don't get an alarm. Or we can actually teach the camera how to read. And the camera now can read whether or not a car pulls up with the name of the county, and if it has the name and the logo of that particular county, now we can prompt the officer to maybe unlock a door or a garage door. But if a car with no logo comes in there, nothing happens. So, or vice versa. Some of those technologies that we have. Now, Accurate Controls, if you look at our touchscreen, there's a lot of touchscreens. They've been doing a lot of the same things for a long time. But the difference with our software is that we develop it with a non-proprietary approach. And at the end of the project, we give that software to the owners and we educate them on how to service it and manage it and maintain it. So that's what we've been promoting for 30 years. So maintenance, try to keep maintenance low, try to keep the cost low, and something that the owners can be self-sufficient.